Yesterday, you brought to my attention this Amazon thing where they're encouraging people to set up their own fleets to do deliveries for them. And I saw yesterday that based on the prescription service that they want to do and this fleet delivery system that they want to set up, that these 4, 5, 6 Dow companies took, I don't know, what was it, a monstrous hit in their market value, market cap yesterday. And it's interesting to me, Jonathan, because you just said to me the other day that Walgreens took GE's place on the Dow 30. Was that you that said that to me? I think it was. All right. So, but I think that's accurate. Walgreens took GE's place, but Walgreens' market cap went down yesterday by billions and billions and billions of dollars because Amazon's going to go after this pill thing, whatever it's called. I don't remember what it's called, pay pill, whatever it is. All right. So, but the thing that came to my attention yesterday was this delivery service that Amazon is encouraging people to do, that they'll set you up with the infrastructure, the technology, whatever, and they're encouraging people to set up your own delivery business. And they're claiming that if you have a 40 vehicle fleet, you can earn $300,000 a year. And I sat there thinking about this, and I'm like, well, wasn't it a year or two ago that they were going to do delivery by drones? All right, so what happened to that part? And now they want you to go out and spend the money. And it didn't say they'd buy the trucks or lease the trucks for you or the vehicles for you. They're encouraging you to have a fleet of 40 vehicles so you can net $300,000. What went through my head is like anytime anyone does business with the big box stores, the Walmarts of the world or the Targets of the world or the Sam's Club or the Costco's, everybody loves doing business with them in year one. But by the time you get to year 2, 3, and 4, they just keep squeezing your margin, squeezing your margin, squeezing your margin. So I'm looking at this and I'm like, how much of an investment does someone have to make in 40 vehicles to run a fleet? I don't know what a vehicle is, $50,000 each. So that's, I don't know, $2 million. And then you got to have 40 employees. And then do you need to have warehouse space? What are you actually going to be investing to net $300,000 that they're suggesting you're going to net? So it seems to me this sort of follows the model of Chick-fil-A. Okay, you might not have a huge upfront investment, but you got a job for life. I don't know that I like any of this stuff. And my philosophy is here, if Amazon's offering it and they're telling you it's a good deal, you better beware. You better beware. So I think it's genius for them to do it, right? So they want to control everything in their cycle, from how they source it, to how they warehouse it, to how they ship it. They want to control all of it. I think it's genius for them to do it. And they'll get takers. I'm sure they will, because it's Amazon. But I'm a caveat emptor kind of guy. Human beware. This does not sound right to me. Just does not sound right to me. It sounds like you're going to be in debt for a lot of stuff for a small return. And I know $300,000 sounds like a lot of money to a lot of people, but it's not based on the risk that you're taking. And I'm going to suggest to you, you better be real careful. On the flip side of that, on the other side of that, the article, what you wrote to me last night, Jonathan, is, their impact on CVS and on Walgreens and on UPS and FedEx. You know what? They're the smart guys out of the barn. If they're the smart guys out of the barn and everybody else is reacting to them, they're going to eat their lunch. They're going to eat their lunch. I mean, it's just going to happen. So these other companies, they need to get more creative, more aggressive, more assertive in what they do and how they do it. And until that happens, Amazon is just going to be bigger and bigger and stronger and stronger. I mean, it's like, who thinks of buying anything anywhere else other than Amazon nowadays? They've created this crazy tool. But I'm going to tell you, I'll be very careful to set up a delivery business with anybody. All right, they're going to help you hedge against the cost of fuel. They're going to help you, buy your insurance, your fleet insurance. They're going to help you defray the cost of those vehicles if the business goes down a crapper. I'm going to bet the answer to all that's no. I'm going to bet the risk is on you. Now, if you're willing to take the risk, have at it. I'm not a fan of this. I sort of like the Uber model better. I'll drive my vehicle. I'll make my money each day. If I choose not to do it, it's still my vehicle. But here, if I build a fleet of trucks and I choose not to do it, then what? I'm going to sell them to you, Kevin? You going to buy these trucks? No. Jonathan? No, Bezos is going to come in and buy them, right? Come on, let's be practical here. So I think this is totally one-sided arrangement from what little bit I read. Be very careful, folks. Please be very careful.